I'm Tom Staggs. I'm chairman of Disney Parks Resorts, and I want to thank all of you for coming out here today, on short notice especially. We're excited to have you here. It's obviously been a period of substantial growth here at Walt Disney World. We had the opening of Disney's Art of Animation, the first part of our new Fantasyland, and as you know, there's a couple things left to come, but the response from our guests there has been really spectacular. And a little bit later, I'm actually going to go take another walk around because it's just so much fun for us to see guests actually experiencing this new product. So later this year, we'll do this Fantasy Fair Hall that is going to be really just this great new home for Disney princesses. And then the Seven Dwarfs Mine Coaster, which is in 2014. So there's a lot left to come there. We're hard at work, as you know, on our development for Avatar, and so that continues on track. I just about 10 days ago spent some time with Joe Rohde and the team there, and there's some really special things that we're looking forward to unveiling for you in the future. So we're going to continue on with that. By the way, I also felt that you might be intrigued by the notion of our acquisition of Lucasfilm last summer and the implications that might have for our parks. I don't want to announce anything today, but let me just say we're intrigued as well. So that's going to be exciting too. So there's just some great things going on and a lot more ahead. One of those things, the thing we're here to talk to you about today, is Downtown Disney. And I guess there's been a rumor or two. There might be something going on. There's something going on. We think about our business in the context of the guest experience. And the guest experience for us is not just limited to the parks. It's throughout our properties. Anytime that we're hosting our guests in any venue, in any one of our businesses, from our parks to our resorts to our cruise ships to Adventure by Disney, we want to think about maximizing the guest experience. And certainly, Downtown Disney is no exception. Now, Downtown Disney has been a part of our guests' vacations in Central Florida and the lives of people who live here for about 30 years. And it's always been popular. But we also felt like that there was more we could do and that we had a real opportunity to make this an even more special place. Now, a few years ago, we had some plans in place, actually, to do a transformation of Pleasure Island and something called Hyperion Wharf. And the fact is, we took a look at that. We stepped back. Bruce Vaughn, creative head for Imagineering, Meg Crofton, who you all know well. And we took a hard look at it and concluded that we could do better. And so, despite the fact that we knew there was an opportunity there, we wanted to make sure that we took advantage of it. And so we took a little extra time and have some new plans that I want to talk a little bit about today. Today will be mostly just the concept. You see a little bit of the renderings behind me. And there'll be a lot more to talk about in the future. One of the things we wanted to make sure that we did in transforming that guest experience at Disney Springs, which is what we're going to call, but you probably heard that one too. It's a bit of not very well kept secret, I guess. But we sort of took our cue from something that many of you probably know, and that is that Walt Disney's parents actually met and married here in Central Florida, not far from here. They were married in a little town called Kismet, which I love, just the notion that that was the place they got married. And so that inspired us to think about the company's roots here in Central Florida that go back that far, and the inspiration that we could draw from those great small towns that dotted the Central Florida area around about the turn of the century. And so in our story, Disney Springs grew up around a series of natural springs here in Central Florida and became a thriving community and grew from there. And in doing so, we felt like we could make a place that was immersing people in and rooted in the kinds of stories that we like to tell at Disney, but also just create a place that would make people feel instantly at home. A place that people could relax, feel comfortable, but also enjoy the best in shopping, in dining, and entertainment, and to have that be just an integral and fundamental part of a Disney vacation, or frankly, just an afternoon.